Hey guys, it's Shy and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are finally digging into the Lime Crime Venus XL2 palette. I have been really wanting to get my hands on this and I finally ordered it from Ulta and the colors are freaking insane. Like, oh my god, online, the swatches do not do it justice. I swatched it in an Ulta store and I was like, yeah, I can't live without this at this point, and I ordered it online. So I'm thinking we're gonna do like some fun cut crease. I want to use as many of the green shades as I can. If you are new to my channel, I am obsessed with green eyeshadow, like these types of shades of green, like not really neon green because I have brown eyes and I feel like they just really make it pop. Before we get into it though, if you aren't already, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and join the party. You're already here anyways, so you might as well. And if you'd like, click that notification bell. It will keep you updated on all of my content and you'll never miss a video. That being said, let's dive in. So I just want you guys to really be able to see this up close. I swear these shadows are freaking amazing in person. Like the glitter and the like iridescence is just unreal. All I did so far with my makeup is put on my brows and prime my lids. My skin is actually feeling really dry though because I forgot to put moisturizer on, so we're gonna do that really quick. I'm gonna first go in with my TeamiBlends C serum. This is a vitamin C serum that I have been using to help brighten my skin, and it's helped with a lot of my acne scars, which is really cool because you know your girl's constantly on the skin struggle bus, but we've kind of gotten it under control for right now. So while that sinks in, I will start on my eyes and then go back and moisturize. So I really want to play around with Myth, Obscure, Ivy, and Radiant. Radiant looks white, but it is the coolest, like pink to light green, like iridescent white shade. These colors are just unreal. Like I'm just gonna swatch Myth and Ivy for you and Radiant. I don't know if you can even see it on camera, but like what? One swipe, like it's just so pretty, these colors. So I'm thinking first we're gonna go in with Ripe, which is this shade right here. It's like a warm toned brown, so that we can really at least start our crease color going. And I don't have any makeup on my face because I am planning on doing some sort of cut crease and I like to clean up the line with a makeup wipe, so that's why I always start with just eyes first when I'm gonna do that. And I'm going in with my Kylie Fluff brush and tapping it in. I'm having like no kickback, so that's really nice. Oh, and she is pigmented. So I'm just gonna go back and forth in the crease. Not really concerned what the lid looks like right now because again, we are gonna go in with a cut crease. And this, I like to bring it up pretty high because with the way that my lid space is, I have to cut my cut creases up pretty darn high. As I always say, if you are not used to doing cut creases, one thing I would do is when you're priming your eyes with your concealer, put a dot right here and look up, and you'll be able to see like how far you're gonna need to blend up for your crease. Like for me, we end up cutting it like up there. It's crazy because if you don't cut your crease high enough, that's when your colors can start to blend together and get muddy and start doing weird things because your lid with your blinking is constantly rubbing that and it can look kind of crazy. So that is my best tip. And again, just going back and forth and just kind of really building this color up. It is not that it really needs to be built up, like the pigment is beautiful, but really just blend, take your time. This looks so pretty. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna actually stick with the same brush and I'm gonna go into Classical, which is like this deep, it's almost like a maroon toned brown. And I'm gonna put that right below that other color. And this one I'm gonna do more back and forth motions at first to really build up this section in there. And then dragging it out, of course. Now I don't know if I want to do a full cut crease, half cut crease, I don't know. I'm thinking full though because then I could really do that green gradient in there and I think that would look so dope. So we might have to do that. I really never do half cut creases. I always end up doing a full cut crease because I just want to pack on the shimmer, and like half is never enough. Let's see. And just really blending this out. So now we have, see that deeper blend right in there, and again, don't worry about any of this, we're cutting her out later. So one thing I am gonna do is I am going to take a, just a little like angled brush with no additional product, and I'm just gonna blend right near the brow bone to make sure that this is really, really nice and soft. See, it just softens it up, helps so much. Just so we have that really easy blend right in through there. And now we are gonna cut the crease. Super easy. So the concealer that I've been loving cutting my crease with lately is actually the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. I use the shade C6.5, and I don't know what it is, but it just cuts my crease really, really nice, and then it makes the shadows last really nicely as well. So I am gonna take this on an AOA Studios E131 brush, and I will show you guys. So I start right here, look up, roll your eye around, and see what I mean, how high I have to cut my crease. So I like to go right over, and take your time moving it over as well, especially if you're not used to cut creases. And I like to really just make sure we're dragging that concealer down and over. Do I want to do a full cut crease, or do I want to do a half cut crease? Ugh, I don't know what I want to do. Do I want to do half? No, I want to do full. I do this every time. I'm like, do I want to go back? No. Okay. So dragging it down, and we're going to create a wing with this. I guess I didn't even need to use my makeup wipe yet. So we're just dragging that down, and keep packing your brush with concealer too. That is another trick, is you really do want to use a good amount of concealer. If you don't have enough, it can start blending that like brown shade that we started with all over. And that is not what we are trying to do right now. And then just cleaning up this little bit of a line too. So now that we have that, I am going to cut the other side, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so now that they are cut, this is how much space we have to work with, which is a lot, which I'm really, really excited about. So one of the first things I am going to do is start packing on my color. I am going to use this, oh my god, I'm so excited guys. So I got all these new brushes from Peaches and Cream, and they are like the cutest little perfect like eye detailing cut crease brushes ever. So I'm gonna first take, let's see, what is this one? This is the PC22 brush. It's this little fluff brush, so we can start packing in the color right in there. So the first shade that I'm gonna start with is, I think I'm gonna go Ivy to Myth. So I'm gonna get Ivy pretty good and coated on my brush, and I'm gonna try these dry first and just see how the color payoff is. We might have to wet them because they are metallic, but let's see. That's a pretty good color payoff right off the bat. That's so cool. Yeah, that has a really nice color payoff. I don't even think I'm gonna need to wet this like at all. I mean, they swatched beautifully, but most metallics will swatch nice because your fingers have natural oil on them. So always be mindful of that. Like, it's not a bad thing if you have to wet your metallics. Like, I just want to throw that out there. Now I'm gonna actually grab, I think, more of a flat packer style brush once I'm going out there. Let's see. This is, Does this have a name? Oh, it's my BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. I'm just making sure there's no additional stuff on there, and there's not. And this one, I'm gonna start packing Myth, which is like literally one of the reasons that I got this palette, and pack it right here. Like, the color payoff on these is stunning. I'm surprised I don't have to wet this at all. Like, what? And then with this color, I am gonna drag it out pretty far, because again, we're gonna make a like wing. So we have that. Now I'm gonna quickly do it to the other side and I'll be right back. And we're back. So now at this point, oh my God, these are literally like so freaking pretty. I was trying to debate if I should take some of Locust on the outer portion and layer it on top. It's like got this, but it has this really pretty like brown shade, like turning to green, and I'm scared that's gonna get muddy actually. We'll use that in a different tutorial because I'm scared to like mess it up at this point. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my makeup wipe and I'm gonna drag right there. The makeup wipes that I use are just from Neutrogena, but it's really, really easy. Just take it on your finger, find like where you're gonna want your wing to go and drag it out, and then just remove all the product from that line, and it creates a really nice sharp line for you. You can get this same type of look if you use like tape, but the tape tends to irritate my skin, so I prefer this. And just really tightening that line up. Boom, and then just taking it onto the other side as well. It really helps with these makeup wipes, especially if you have nails. If you don't have nails, you could even, I don't know, like maybe take a brush underneath it. I mean, fingertip works just fine because I've used this when I don't have nails as well, but really, really helps. Okay, so now that we have the wings on, my contact was trying to do like a backflip in my eyeball. Not today, miss. I am gonna moisturize the rest of my face before I forget. So I am just taking a little bit of my Bliss Quench and Drench Moisturizer. This stuff feels so good on the skin. And always bring your moisturizer down your neck as well. It can help so much. Okay. So now while that settles in, let's see here, and take this little Peaches and Cream PC22 brush, and I'm gonna go into trying to debate if I wanna like smoke out the bottom with like this sage color or stick with the brown. I think I'm gonna stick with the brown. Let's go in with right, and just putting this right underneath here. So we can smoke out that bottom line. And I'm gonna go in with foundation, so it might look a little crazy right now, but we're gonna clean it up a little bit more. So now that that is smoked out, I am gonna, I'm actually gonna just take a little bit more of my makeup wipe because I smoked it down a little bit further than I wanted to, and just clean this up as well. I mean, you can do it with your foundation too, but I still have my wet makeup wipe right next to me, so I was like, might as well. And then a lot of this is just like the purple of my under eye, which is disturbing, but who else is forever and always sleep deprived with like bags under their eyes? Like, I know I can't be the only one. I'm gonna quickly just add on some winged liner and my lashes. I'm gonna go in with my Yalorde lashes in the style 09 and we will be right back. And we are back, guys. So I did do my liner and my lashes and majority of my base makeup as well. And then I did change my racer back tank top was hurting my shoulder so bad and starting to cause a migraine. So I was like, not today, bitch, not today. But this is the eye look. All I did was put liner right in here and then my lashes on. When I like to do like a more winged out cut crease, I tend to not do a wing liner. I like to really let that have its own moment. Now I am gonna go back in underneath my lashes because yeah, I brought my foundation up just a tiny bit higher than I wanted to. So going underneath and really re-smoking it out. And just using that same Peaches in Cream PC22 brush. Love this. I love this brush for underneath the eye. That looks really, really nice. Ah, I'm living. Oh my God. Okay. So for the inner corner, I am going to use my Peaches and Cream PC07 brush. And this one, I am going to give it a little bit of a spritz with my Anastasia Dewy set. And I think, oh my God, look at this obscure shade. Oh, do I want to do that in the inner corner? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I am going to take obscure and I'm just wetting it because of where I'm placing it. I don't want it to go everywhere. And really building this up in the inner corner. Oh my God. This palette is everything. This might become my new everyday. Like I said, I love green, And which is so funny because every time I think of my green shadow, I also think of Nikki Tutorials and she hates green so much, which I think is so funny. But it just, I feel like it just looks so, oh, I live for it. Just really build this color up now because it's like my new obsession. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Especially if you have brown eyes, try some green shadow. It will really help them pop. They say purple shadow makes green eyes, or not green eyes, purple shadow makes brown eyes pop, but I think green eyeshadow does. Personally, I live and breathe for her. So I am gonna just dust off this brush a little bit and I need to use this radiant shade like underneath my brow. Like I've been staring at it and I like have to see it in action. It's so pretty. And I'm just putting this literally like, oh my God. I got something like on the mirror and I was like, what is that? So just building this up as a brow bone highlight. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I mean, I doubt like the iridescence of that will show up on camera, but like in person, it's so pretty. And then for lips today, to kind of just pull everything together, I'm gonna first go in with a liner. I think I'm gonna go in with my Matt's It. Let me see if this is it. No, this is Mating Call. My Matt's It liner from L'Oreal, and I already have lip balm on my lips. I went in with the Victoria's Secret Pink Soft Shea Lip Balm. If you guys have not used this before, it is fire. It is so good. It's $6, but I have literally so many of these that I've lost count. I bought a bunch and I have one in every single purse, and I have one here. I literally have another one over here that's unopened in case, God forbid, it like gets lost in my makeup desk because it's a little crowded over here. But anyways, stop going off on a tangent. Let's try this liner. Such a good liner. This is literally my all-time favorite liner. If they were like, you can pick one liner to survive the rest of your life, it would be this specific liner in this shade. I feel like it just goes with so many looks. And I am like filling it down a little bit more than I normally would because I am going in with a gloss. So I am obsessed with UK makeup. If you guys have been watching my channel, you're probably like sick of it, but I love UK makeup. I love UK artists. Some of my favorite YouTubers of all time are from the UK. So I picked up a bunch of Peaches and Cream products, but I want to try their new lip glosses. So this lip gloss is in the shade Back Chat. And it is one of their newer colors, and they just seemed really, really pigmented. And then if you look at like even like Mama Mitchell and like different people, like one of the things that they'll do is like a lip liner and then do a gloss, and like I feel like I don't see that as much in the States, but I definitely see that in a lot of UK makeup, so I really want to try that today. So oh yes, bitch. Okay. Oh my god, first off, this smells divine. I don't even know what that is. It smells so good. And take your time really going over your lip liner if you're going to go in with a gloss like this, so it really helps blend it all together. Because with a gloss, like I like to, if I'm going to go in with like a gloss that's not like super glittery, like I want the sides of my lips to still be defined. So that's why a lip liner can really help. So those are the lips up close. Ah! Okay, I get why everyone in the UK does this. And like if other people in the States do this too, like I just don't see it as frequently. Like everybody I watch in the UK or like follow on social media like really does this type of lip. So like that's what I mean with that. And I am living. So I am gonna just give myself a spritz with my what is this? Can't even speak today. My Urban Decay setting spray. Just, I love my Anastasia Dewy set, but I'm trying to use up the rest of this so I can just be done with it. So let's give her a little spritz. And just give yourself a little fan. So you really want that to set in. And then this is the finished makeup look. I love the way that it turned out today. Like I literally love every bit of it. This palette I am living for, guys. Oh my god. I definitely want to do more looks with this. Let me know if you guys do want to see more looks, what colors you're really curious about. I'm thinking like definitely more of like a warm toned look next time. Maybe dipping into these more mauve-y shades. Like let me swatch a couple for you right now just so you can really see. Like they're such cool like mauve-y but like grungy mauve-y shades. Oh my god, they're so pretty. But anyways guys, I hope that you enjoyed this look. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and I will see you in the next video. Bye.